Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about very important topic in operations management, capacity planning. What is capacity planning in operations management? Capacity planning in operations management is the process of balancing demand for a good or service with the ability of a manufacturer or organization to produce enough to meet demand. Capacity is the maximum output rate of a production or service facility. Capacity is also includes equipment, space, employee skills. So we already discussed about that capacity constraint, theory of constraint, capacity planning. So capacity planning is nothing but you are going to plan for your capacity. For example, equipment or employee or whatever it is. First, you have to plan. So what are the basic questions in capacity planning? How much is needed? That is a forecasting. So forecasting is nothing but prediction. So how much is needed? What kind of capacity is needed? When is it needed? Capacity planning is the process of establishing the output rate that may be needed at your facility. So first you have to plan your output, then depends upon that you are going to plan for your capacity. So that's only that dependent on that output rate, it will be affected by the capacity planning. So what are the reasons for capacity planning? Changes in demand. So depends upon the demand, you are going to increase your capacity or decrease your capacity. And opportunity, perceived threats nothing but difficulties, changes in environment, changes in technology. So depends upon the technology, depends upon the environment, we can change that plan for the capacity. So what is the importance of capacity decisions? Impacts ability to meet future demands, affects operating cost, major determinant of initial cost, involves long-term commitment, affects competitiveness, affects ease of management. So these are the importance of capacity decision. So depends upon the future demand, you are going to know your capacity. So that's depends upon the future demand, you are going to take a decision on capacity. So affects operating cost and determine initial cost and also commitment, competitiveness and ease of management. So how to measure the capacity? So what are the examples we are going to discuss? Types of business, input measures of capacity, output measures of capacity. For example, we take it as a car manufacturer. So how many laborers they are working for? You are going to calculate the hours. So how many cars you are going to manufacture per shift? So that is a cars per shift. Then hospital, how many beds are available? That's an input. So how many patients they are coming per month? That's the output. So depends upon the capacity, you have to increase the bed capacity, right? So pizza parlor, how many labors you need to prepare the pizza? So pizzas per day. Then retail store, floor space in square feet and revenue per foot. So these are all the examples for capacity, measuring capacity examples. So what are the capacity terminologies? So we are having that terminologies we are going to discuss. Design capacity, that is a maximum capacity, is the maximum theoretical output of a system, normally expressed as a rate. So we already discussed. So whatever that output depends upon that, you are going to check the capacity. So under ideal conditions, then effective capacity, best operating level. So best operating level is the capacity a firm expects to achieve given current operating constraints. So constraints we already discussed. Constraints is a problem. So where you are going to analyze the constraints. So often lower than design capacity under ideal conditions. So actual output capacity used is rate of output actually achieved cannot exceed effective capacity. So these are the capacity terminologies. Next, utilization and efficiency. So there is some difference. For example, if you're going to recruit the employees are skills, the capacity of the work. So easy to achieve your objective or goal. So that is that capacity. So utilization, you are going to utilize fully. For example, if you take it as a 50 employees or skilled employees, easy to that work will be completed. Efficiency also it will be the same. So efficiency also, whatever the capable of that employee, the same like that, whatever the capable of the machine, we are going to manufacture a lot of products. So utilization is the percent of design capacity achieved. Utilization equal to actual output by design capacity. Efficiency is the percent of effective capacity achieved. Efficiency equal to actual output by effective capacity. Both measures expressed as percentages. So utilization and efficiency and capacity planning are clubbed together. So whatever that you are having efficiency, you can utilize that. So now we have discussed the last session theory of constraint, capacity constraint, and also we discussed about capacity planning. So these are all very important concepts in operations management. Um, because utilization and efficiency. So everything they have to, for example, if you take it as an input and output. So output in the result of rate. So the rates only it will be reflected in that output. So efficiency also is the percent of what about that effective capacity achieved. That is only we are saying that efficiency equal to actual output by effective capacity. So these are the points very important for operations management. So next session we are going to discuss some more points. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all.